Hey, welcome to this video for my guitar arrangement of Darling Corey. Tabs should be underneath along with the lead sheet and all that. So I'm going to go through it and then I will talk about it. I'll play through it, then I'll talk about it. Okay, a 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Wake up, darling Corey. What makes you sleep so sound? The revenue officers are coming, gonna tear your steel house down. Okay, there's Darling Corey. Please forgive the buzzing on my guitar. I need a little bit of an issue with my fret here. So let's go over the chords. So this melody is 16 bars long, but the chords are basically 8 bars in repeat. So I'll just go through them first. The chords are we just need a D minor and a C. So it's 4 bars of D minor, and then the next 4 lines is D minor, C, D minor, D minor. So it sounds like this. Wake up, darling Corey. What makes you sleep so sound? Now, the next phrase is, the melody is different, but the chords are the same. So, the revenue officers are coming, gonna tear your steel house down. That's it there, right? Now, the astute among you will have noticed that I played the whole thing with the capo on the 5th fret. Now, it is possible to play basically the whole melody here, but it's a little bit harder, and so I decided to put it here on the 5th fret with the capo. And this way it's nicer too, because sometimes people play this in C minor and you can just move it back 2 frets. But when we put the capo on here, our D minor is now A minor, well, the A minor shape. So in the tablature it'll be written as an A minor because that's the guitar key, and the C is now a G shape. So it'll be written in the tablature as a G. And I think for the most part, I just do this kind of down, down, up, down, up strum for the whole thing, because I think it works really well, right? Wake up, darling Corey. Okay, so let's go on to the arrangement. Now, I have a really basic version, because what we're trying to do is we're trying to play the melody and strum the chords kind of between. So I have a really basic version where we can hold the chords and play through the melody. So I'll put this up line by line. So here's the first line, and I'll sing it first. So like it goes, wake up, darling Corey. What makes you sleep so sound? Revenue officers are coming, gonna tear your steel house down. Okay, so notice a couple things here. We've simplified the rhythm of the melody quite a bit just to make it a lot easier to kind of get the basics, bare bones of this. Notice when I play this A minor, a lot of times I have to take this 3rd finger off to get some notes. When we get in the 3rd line, this C note, you can either play with your pinky or your 3rd finger. It doesn't really matter, because if we end up getting this open G, it just gives us kind of an A minor 7 sound, which is okay there. And then every time the G chord comes up, I'm only holding this one note because I don't need these. I'm never strumming these low strings, because we tend to strum the notes that are just higher than the melody. So I don't want to go. I could, though. It could be. Oh, wait, sorry. It's. Alright, but that's a bit much. Okay. Anyways, go through that basic melody and chords version and really kind of tie those notes to the melody. And that'll really help with any song that you're doing, if you're coming up with your own arrangement or anything like that. But here's what I have written as the full arrangement. And this just has, the rhythm is a little bit trickier. I'm getting some more upstrokes. There's some hammer-ons and pulls-offs. So if you find something that's a little bit too hard or tricky, you can always kind of revert to the more basic version for a bar or two. But let me go through the full arrangement for line by line. So this is the first line. So we start with this hammer-on. So the only thing I think tricky here is that this note that comes right before the third bar, boo-da-da, we've changed the rhythm so it's a little bit trickier. So we want to grab that with an upstroke. Boo-da-da. Now this G note comes up because I'm just kind of creating a bit of a counter melody, boo-da, just because I find it a little bit boring not to put something in there. There's a big pause in the melody. And again, you could do that with your pinky finger or you could do it with your third finger. Okay, moving on. The next 4 bars is... Fairly similar. Again, on the G, we want to hold just the one note. Here when we're strumming. Okay, and the third 4 bars. Now, the only, well, there's a couple tricky parts maybe here is we have double stops. The melody is just single notes, but here we're just getting 2 notes to thicken it up. Just give it a bit of a harmony. Now you could, again, do that with your third finger if you wanted. I'm doing it with my pinky, but you could. It still works. This is a little bit tricky here. I have written an upstroke on the chord, and then you get that 3 with the down. Right, 2, 3, and 4, 1. Okay, and the last 4 bars are like this. 2, 3, 4. Okay, now there's something a little bit tricky here on this G chord. We've kind of changed the rhythm a little bit. So normally when we play this, we tend to accent the backbeat, which is beats 2 and 4. So you tend to get this like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But in this bar, we're changing the melody, so it goes 1, 2, 4, 1, right? 1, 2, 4, 1. So because of that, we're accenting 3. And that is a little bit tricky for some people sometimes. So if that's messing you up, that's the reason why. And it might be nice just to practice the first 2 bars of this. Over and over again, trying to get that. If you're having a really hard time with it, you can substitute the G bar from the second line there as well. It's pretty much the exact same thing. Okay, I'm going to play through the full arrangement one more time at a slow pace if you want to play along. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good luck with this. Let me know if you have any questions. Till next time. Ciao.